Death Mask wasn't the RPG, right? Death Mask. Sonic and like a couple things. And that's about it. But yeah, and I think there's one in the Game Boy and the Super Famicom as well. I think this is the only one that made it to the West, maybe? I'm not sure, but this is generating some real late 80s and 90s anime nostalgia. Yeah. Did you ever... I loved X, which is another Clamp series. More of an X fan, I'm finding. I haven't gotten too far into Rayearth, so maybe it gets better. But it's just like a kind of by the numbers isekai so far. Played the SNES one a couple years ago, and these girls show up in Super Robot Wars 30. Oh, really? Okay. How was the SNES game? Watched the whole anime the year I stopped gaming. How was it? It's pretty mediocre, but it does have some really great twists. Yeah? Okay. I like their art style. That's what I liked about X at the time. Like, you have this, like, really beautiful, everyone's so pretty, like the shoujo style, but then it's like, it's horrifically violent and gory and dark, you know? It was just a nice contrast. And I thought the characters were great. X99 was one of the greatest. I love it. I dream that they'll finish it one day.
This land, this place.
But it's not looking very good.
Tide must be quelled. I must call them.
I detest Clamp for all their drop stories, though. That's fair. Yeah. That's rude. I'm so invested in... Yeah? Are we just, like, at Tokyo Tower? Alright. Can I... Ooh. Okay, I guess it doesn't recognize the 3D pad. I'm gonna switch to the normal pad, then. Literally, the last, like, 3 episodes of the first season made me go from it's mediocre to I love this. Really? Okay. I was wondering, like... I was wondering if it might be, like, a Invincible situation. Which I haven't seen the Invincible show. I think it's probably paced a little more tightly. But I want to say, like, the original comic series... It was, like, into the second trade before, like, it starts to turn. I want to say, like, it was a substantial investment. And I, like, almost stopped reading a few times. Like, this is just generic, like, coming-of-age superhero stuff. Like, and my friend who recommended it was just like, please, just read one more trade. Like, I don't know, man. I don't think this is my thing. And then it turned out, like, oh, this is very much my thing. It just took a little time to get there. And it's more powerful because of it. Because it has, like, the setup, you know, of just, like, kind of cliched by the numbers coming-of-age superhero tale. So the twist hits all the harder. SNES game was pretty trash. It was just an SNES era RPG. Looked good, pretty functional, but underwhelming compared to any classics or modern games. Okay. Like most of the Clamp stuff I've checked out. Triple X, how do you say that? Is it just Triple X Holic? Zolic? Tsubasa and Chobits? I've only read X, and then a little bit of Rayearth. I don't consider myself a Clamp fan, but apparently I've seen all of those. Okay. How'd you feel about the others? Even though I've lived in Tokyo forever, this is my first visit to the tower. I'm afraid of heights. Tomorrow I might even go up to the 2nd floor. Hey! Stop drawing attention to me, you little red-haired freak. Jesus. Fuck me. I'm store security. We've had reports of that clerk over there hassling customers. You're hassling me. I expected like several more minutes of cutscene to just like do, because this is the first scene of the manga. It's just like us being at the Tokyo Tower and then getting like isekai'd away. But I get to play the ascent up the tower. That's kind of cool. Aren't you Hikaru? How'd you get separated from the tour group? White Rabbit Show begins on the 18th, starring Ace Slicky. Oh, how cute. It's a poster of a little white rabbit. This lousy job has me on my feet all stinking night. Oh, you didn't hear what I just said, did you? If you did, it might mean my job. The creeps that run this place want us to wear a happy, smiley face at all times. Let's see them happy and smiley when they're bloating and crampy. Hey, Slicky? Now that's a name. That's a name, and that was... Is every school in Tokyo here today on a field trip? It's so crowded. May I help you? That's a detailed replica of the Tokyo Tower. However, this is the budget model. If you're interested in one crafted of metal and not plastic, try the shop upstairs. I'm just really well read, movied, animated, gamed. Yeah, that's true. You've always like got tons of recommendations, which I really appreciate. Hey, I'm so disappointed. The show at the aquarium is closed. Most people avoid going to a tourist attraction on a first date, but not me. No, that would be too smart. My life is such a depressing mess. I like the depths to which these NPC conversations are going. Too bad the aquarium is closed. I really wanted to see the fish. Is there an aquarium in Tokyo Tower? I've been there. I don't remember this. Too bad the aquarium is closed. I really want to see the fish. Any other visitors to the Tokyo Tower? Can you verify? Is there an aquarium on the first floor? I don't remember seeing that at all. You know, in my day, we didn't have bloomin' video games to rot our minds. We played with rocks and sticks and mud all day, and we liked it. We loved it. It's a crying shame, I say. Okay. Another summer blockbuster valuing special effects over character development. Cool! Okay, Boomer. I almost said that, but I was like, wait. This game is from, what? Like 1990. I think it released in Japan a lot earlier. I think it was one of the final Saturn games in the US. But like, it just took a long time to localize. I think it was a much earlier game. 1995. And he's already pretty old. So, that's the greatest generation. Gentleman. That gentleman is from the greatest generation. I don't recall, but when I went, it was for the One Piece exhibit. Oh, they had a One Piece exhibit? That's cool. How was that? I still regret not going to that. They had a Final Fantasy VII when Remake came out. Collaboration at the tower. Or it might have been Tokyo Skytree. I can't remember. But it was like the height of COVID and like Tokyo was locked down. It was early days. Like, I don't want to go to an event right now. You know, it's still like, I think it was like right as COVID was like hitting, if I remember correctly. So it was like scary, like unknowing times. Like, we don't know the extent of this. We don't know a lot of the situation. Everything's just shutting down. But we're still doing Final Fantasy VII events at the tower. Come on down. You seem to be a bit lost. May I assist you? Oh, this is some kind of freaky wax dummy. That's why it's not talking to me. The more crap we put on the shelves, the more of it we sell. Tourists are so gullible. I'm so impressed with the level of just like, I don't know, these NPC conversations. Like everyone's just fucking jaded or just like red-pilled or just seeing beyond the facade of everything. Pooh, you need a ticket to get into the show here. Hikaru! Don't tell Miss Miyagi. We were goofing off down here, okay? If only I had the money to buy a ticket. Wow, it says this show is called Mysterious Journey. I bet it's really scary. After a little research, found that it closed in 2018, but it was pretty criminal how poor animal conditions were. I can't imagine. That's a very weird... It seems like it's, yeah, not a proper aquarium. More just like it's a gimmick to extract more money from someone who paid a ticket to go to the Tokyo Tower because it's such like a tourist destination. Like, there's a lot of shit like this, and unfortunately, a lot of it is like at the expense of animals. Like, a lot of times I've seen like a lot of monkey shows around Japan. You know, just like you're at a flower park or some event, and it's like, and they got a performing monkey over here. As like just a side attraction. It seems like that kind of caliber of thing, you know? Man, these are ancient. What's this game with the yellow pie and white dots? Who knows it? This is a tough one. Does anyone know that game? The yellow pie and the white dots? Who's got it? Who's got the answer? You get 10 stream points if you get the answer first. Pooh. Me. It's you? You're the game? Pick me. What you got? Give me the answer. Quick. Someone's going to beat you to it. One Piece Tower is great. It was very immersive with OP statues and rooms over a few floors. There was even a live action show. Okay. That's cool. I don't actually know what the Final Fantasy one was, but it didn't seem that elaborate. It seemed like mostly just like an opportunity to buy exclusive merch. You don't remember it? You have to swim up it to get to the higher floors. This is where you realize that I'm a poser. I never went to Tokyo Tower, because if I had, I would have remembered that and it's like not something that you could forget. You have to swim to the top of the tower. They don't have elevators. They have shafts that are filled with water. And you get a scuba tank at the bottom floor, and you make your way up. Yeah. I'm full of shit. I've never been. I did visit the aquarium in Okinawa earlier this year. I wasn't really happy at the animal conditions too, so that tracks. Really? No kidding. Pac-Man? Pac-Man? It's obviously Donkey Kong. The yellow pie and the white... Oh, yeah, Pac-Man. You got it. 10 stream... I'm going to give you 20. What did I say? Let's make it an even 100. You did it. Well done. Pac-Man. On a clear day... Woo! Don't spend them all in one place. You can see for quite a distance from way up here. Of course, we don't get too many crystal clear days anymore, do we? Everyone's just so fucking... Everyone in this tower is such a downer. Fucking modern movies, no plot, all spectacle. Kids these days with their video games. Weather these days is just cloudy. Nice inflation. This is such a dumb place for a field trip. Our teacher is terminally unhip. That is the greatest. Our teacher, terminally unhip. Terminally unhip. That hurts because I kind of feel that personally. Look, we have the same lame uniforms as the little 7th graders. Everyone is in such a bad mood. I lived near the Tokyo Tower since it was built and never bothered to come see it. Now that I have, I don't see why people even bother going at all. We're on a field trip. Why can't you just have a little fun? There's no classes. We're just out here hanging around at the top of the tower. Jesus. This has got to be the most mind-numbingly boring spot in the whole universe. What a racket these viewers. I'm losing it. You can buy a whole soda for what a peep costs. Everyone hates everything in this place. What on earth is a catfish doing in a tank up here? Talk about an eclectic decoration. This is one of the finest days we've had in Tokyo for quite some time. What? Look over there. Doesn't Mount Fuji look magnificent today? We found her. We found the one person in this tower who's actually having a good time. Can we keep talking? Are you one of the knights? No, I don't think so. Never mind. I was thinking like one of them has glasses. What a roof. Phew, my heart is about to burst. Those stairs are killer. Wait, don't come any closer. I dropped my contact lens right around here. I think I am so dead. Come play with us. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did you see that? It's Ted Suzuki from Ueno High. If he comes over here and talks to me, I'm absolutely gonna die. Hey, look over there. Aren't those blue uniforms from that snotty Zengoji private school? Man, is this field trip day at the tower or what? This place is crawling with kids. Here they are. Yeah, it's like fire, water, and wind. I don't think we have an earth. Is that the situation? Look, yeah, over there. Man, the people just look like ants from up here. Which school does your ratty uniform represent? Teehee. Oh, why did I ever agree to come up here? I've got to get down. Wait! Don't touch me! I'm too petrified to even move. Yes, miss, may I help you? Oh, I'm sorry. We are all out of Cheese Whiz in bento boxes today. It's amazing how insignificant humans look from up here. It really makes you wonder if perhaps we are alone in this immense universe. You're over here wondering if we're alone in the universe. Meanwhile, everyone else just complains about how crowded it is. We're having two very different experiences here. This is where I really prove I've never been to Tokyo Tower. I don't remember swimming up through the aquarium to the top and then getting my complimentary Cheese Whiz once I've gotten there to replenish my, burned calories from the hard swim to the top.
Oh my, you look lost. Can I help you?
We got dogs up here?
Flash, what are you doing here? Is something wrong? This cute little mutt is my very naughty dog. I have to catch him before he causes any trouble. Wait! I'll help you!
How did my dog accidentally get to the top of Tokyo Tower?
Oh, what a darling little puppy. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's gotten into him. Magic knights, I summon thee.
still in Tokyo Tower. Yeah, this is the show at the top.
It appears that the magic knights have been summoned from beyond the barrier.
And so, the legend becomes an embarrassing reality.
What can they hope to accomplish using these children? Even if they manage to release Emerald, their power is too limited to be of consequence.
Quite true, my liege.
Of course.
Is it Jonathan
Watch them
Frakes?
closely to minimize any chance for surprises.
Emissary, what if I told you, also welcome in, how you doing? That is not the first Jonathan Frakes reference today in the stream. But not from the current situation. A whole dang different video game.
As you wish.
Have you ever been summoned from Tokyo Tower into a magical realm? I'm still stuck on that Silton Bodhi comment. Sounds like a slow-mo Jonathan Frakes question.
Oh! What kind of nightmare is this? That hurt!
Since we're all conscious of what's happening, I think we can rule out dreaming.
It was a figure of speech. But whatever. We have to find out what happened. What is this strange place?
Is this what I think it is? Yeah, I love this video. Drunk version. The regular and drunk are both good. Thank you.
It appears we've been blown out of our world and into another.
One thing's for certain. This isn't Tokyo. As we were falling, I saw a floating mountain and a volcano in the distance.
I noticed that too, though I decided I might be hallucinating.
Look, I'm not in the mood to compare trips. We've got to find a way out of here.
Well, why don't we introduce ourselves first?
What?
I don't know what they're on about. That sounds exactly like Tokyo.
Admittedly, this is a trying circumstance, but we can at least stay civil. Introductions seem like a natural starting point. Then we can put our heads together and get out of here.
Count me in. Then I guess I have no choice. Count me in too.
My mother said I blew in on a breeze, so I became known as Fu, which means wind.
My friends call me Yumi. I'm 14, in the 8th grade. What a coincidence! I'm 14 too. My name's Hikaru. What? You're the same age as me? You look like you're still in elementary school.
I must confess that I had the very same impression of you.
Oh, honestly. I, quite obviously, am substantially more mature than you, Fu.
Are you going to bicker all day? Enough! Emerald must have made some mistake. You can't be the legendary Magic Knights. You're just bumbling children.
What do you mean, children? You're more of a child than I am, buddy.
I have lived on this world for 745 years.
What? But who are you?
My name is Clef. I am the High Priest of Sephiroth, and your guide in this realm. Until you reach the end of your journey together, you cannot return home.
I like that everyone's just named after their powers. My name's Umi. It means ocean. I don't know which element I'm in control of. Maybe wind or fire? Probably not water, though.
Master, the legendary magic knights have successfully landed.
It seems that our precious emerald is not bound as tightly as we'd thought.
Her intent must be to revive the ancient machines.
We must have a plan to counter Emerald's activities, Zagat.
Your impudence reveals your age. Master Zagat knows all.
The ones Emerald has summoned from beyond the barrier are merely children. But now that Clef is guiding them, there may be more cause for concern.
That meddlesome priest is the fly in our ointment.
The question is, how do we remove him?
Alcyone,
Yes, Master Zagat.
the time has come for a little child abuse.
My pleasure, Zagat.
Her outfit has a belly button window.
This world is known as Sephiroth. You have been summoned by Princess Emerald to fulfill your destiny and save us.
That looks really good.
Summon Ray Blast.
Vital for regulating body temperature. It's like a vent. A little release valve. Easy access to it.
When Emerald was
It's either that or it's like something
this
you
land
bought at,
knew
you know,
nothing of danger
like
and
an adult
suffering.
store. And it's supposed to be, you know, designed for, you know. But somebody made a mistake, or it's just like the wrong size. And so it's a belly button window now. When Emerald was free, this land knew nothing of danger and suffering. You said that, but I didn't listen.
All
I'm
beings
sorry.
of Sephiroth live together in peace and harmony, fearing nothing. But now, this world reels as a dark chaos seeks to engulf our very souls. Mutant beasts of unthinkable savagery have consumed our world with fear.
All of this came about simply because a princess was taken from you?
Yes, Emerald was the cornerstone of all Sephiroth. She alone held the power to keep it in balance. You see, in our world, simple thought is the most powerful kind of magic. And a soul pure in thought can wield more power than the most insidious of evils. Princess Emerald held our world together, quite literally, with her prayers.
But then someone stole her away?
And why would anyone want to imprison her?
Zagat, her most trusted aide, has turned this black deed. His lust for power has pushed him to bind the princess and hold her in darkness.
It all just sounds so very barbaric. How can it be true?
And besides, what relevance does this have to us? We're not of this world.
Our best soldiers, knights, and magicians have tried and failed to defeat Zagat. The people of Sephiroth simply cannot challenge the strength of his thought successfully.
Was this game someone's request? Mine? It wasn't. Yeah, I had the Sega Saturn, you know, out. I finished the game Burning Rangers that I've been playing. And I did want to play something else on here today. I've been curious about this game. But Mr. Red Eye's not around to play Cyberdoll. So I was just looking for what to do. Because I, you know, had a little bit more time to stream. This is cool, though. I'd like to continue this. That said, like, yeah, what I was kind of realizing reading the manga is, like, it's the most, like, basic tropes imaginable. I like the art, but it's like, okay. Destiny. It's our destiny, and so we got isekai into this world where the prince has been captured by someone visibly evil, and now the world is plunged into darkness. But yeah, this is
That settles it. We will become these magic knights and save Emerald for you.
I've seen this one once or twice.
Hey, hold on a minute. What makes you think you can speak for the rest of us, princess?
It is by Emerald's wish that you have been called to this land. Only by claiming your destiny as magic knights can her wish be fulfilled. And only when that happens will the way home reopen to you.
So in a nutshell, we have no choice. To get home, we must save Sephiroth.
Your destiny is to become magic knights and revive the machines.
Machines?
Can you wield magic?
Actually, no.
You must have known that, Clef. There's no way we can wield magic.
I had hoped that you would have at least some magic ability, but no matter.
His voice at certain points kind of reminds me of, what am I thinking of? I feel like it's a Disney character.
Magic transmission now.
Is it someone in Winnie the Pooh?
What a rush! I've never felt anything like that. What was it?
I tried to give you some of my magic,
I can't place
but
it.
it seems that instead, magic has chosen you. Hikaru, close your eyes and feel the power. Can you sense it? The strength is swelling within your very soul.
What power do we think Hikaru is going to get?
I can feel it. My heart seems ablaze with
A
a sense
blaze?
of
A blaze,
purpose.
you say? Is that a hint?
That's right. You experience the wellspring of your magic.
What's that?
It appears that Zagott's forces have caught up with us.
Oh shit.
What?
Summon Griffin. Get on, quickly.
But what are you gonna do?
I shall stop them from following you. Now go.
That's insane!
There is no time to argue. Go! Look for the machines. Volcano, sea, and sky. The machines are there.
Clef, don't be a fool!
Go east. Precia is there, within the Forest of Silence. Obtain weapons from her and join Mokona.
Fly, you fools.
Well, well, well. It's been far too long, Clef.
You always were a weak-minded follower, Alcyone.
Pony.
Your alignment with evil disappoints, but does not surprise me.
And yet I remain grateful to you, dear Clef. With the magic you taught me to master, I can now do things like this! I would expect no less a fight from the best magician in Sephiroth.
Sephiroth. Dun, dun, dun,
I
dun,
taught you
dun,
the
dun,
secrets
dun,
of my
dun, dun,
magic to
Sephiroth.
protect Emerald. Now you spit in my face by turning the knowledge I gave you to the service
Ooh, that
of
was
evil.
spit? That was a spit attack? Yucky.
Ah, yes. The Clef I still remember vividly. Pure to the last.
Kinky.
But how will she defeat me if I taught her, you ask? Simple.
And if that's the case, we taught her that He taught her that skill, that magic spell. This relationship is... We're learning a lot. Hey, Cube Dude, what's going on? Big fan of this game? Are you? I've never played it before. I like it so far. I love just it letting me run around Tokyo Tower with all the... It had great NPC interactions. It looks great.
As you wish, Alcyone.
For a second, she sounded like Jessie from Pokemon. He taught her how to spin.
Ha! Those sniveling Magic Knight wannabes are as good as mine now.
Pony.
If Alcyone destroys the 3 emeralds summoned, there can be no magic knights, and the machines will remain sealed forever. I pray they are strong enough, for soon this stone will overtake me. And the real enemy is much stronger than Alcyone.
If any of y'all aren't following Cube Dude, and you're here because you like hanging out on the Saturn, let me tell you what. You should head over there. One of my favorites. Does a lot of Saturn and other things, always on original hardware too. And he's got CRTs.
Come on, Fu. Didn't you see the power he had? Of course he's all right. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he's already ahead of us at the Forest of Silence.
What have we here? Oh my, it's a gang of optimists. How positively saccharine.
Positively saccharine? Because we're optimists? Well done.
7 ice daggers!
Oh, she's gonna spit on us. Nice try.
Identify yourself!
Galloping through the skies. Hell yeah. So this is obviously based on an anime, right? There's an anime,
close.
right? I read some of the manga. The manga's by Clamp, if you know them. But yeah, I'm assuming it was that first and then adapted into an anime and then made into various games. This is a later one because there's one on the Super Famicom and then like I think Game Boy and then Game Gear. Your 5-year-old niece and you have been watching a bit of anime. How do you like it? The whole anime is on YouTube and dubbed. Okay, cool. I was hey Centaur, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for the Jill sandwich. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I wanted to read through the manga before I started playing this, but I'm not that far. Like I think I've already gotten past to where I read. That's pretty metal. That's badass, right? Anime is pretty decent. The game initially follows the anime pretty closely. Really? I was noticing that like it was scene for scene for the manga so far, just like starting at Tokyo Tower, getting swept away. I don't remember anything with like chasing the dog in the manga though. But I was reading it before bed. Maybe I was nodding off. Missed that part. I forgot it. But I really liked X 1999 by Clamp. So I was always kind of curious about this. Because X is an all-timer for me.
I, dear child, am Alcyone.
But yeah, I'll probably keep reading the manga first, and then yeah, maybe check out the anime. Thanks for the tip. I didn't know it was on YouTube. That's cool. Oh no, I don't have great feelings about Clamp. Coincidentally, I have great feelings about Clamps though. Clamp, kabam. I've really, until now, I've only read X.
I hope he's all right.
Because it was the one. Honestly, I think it was just like I saw the movie first. It caught my eye at a Suncoast video when I was a kid. It's like this looks kind of weird and dark. And I watched it and it was like it blew my mind. It's like I need more of this. And so I just like burned through the manga. And then like years later, the series came out, which I didn't like as much tonally. It felt like it was like that original movie had the vibes for sure.
Fine. He's far too stubborn to fall to someone as lame as this.
This is the first game I played when I got my Saturn in 2020. Really? That's awesome. Okay.
Such brave
Have you played
words
Burning
face
Rangers?
impending doom.
I just finished that like an hour ago. So I wasn't sure what to do after that, so I just jumped into this. But Burning Rangers was sick.
Don't delude yourself. Your little guardian is solid stone by now, kiddies.
Liar! I won't believe it! No way! How can that be possible?
Don't worry your pretty little airfield heads. His time had come, and so has yours. Ta-ta, little ones. With you dies the legend of the Magic Knights. Be careful,
What's the
little
Pokemon?
one.
Is it
You wouldn't
Rapidash?
wanna fall
Ponyta.
off the griffin before I killed you.
Is that what I'm thinking of? I love these cutscenes. Because, like, the quality of them, it's just reminding me of Sakura Taisen. Which will always make me happy. I need to sell, like, 8 Saturns. Did you do any mods to them in particular, or are they just stock Saturns? Those are both right. Oh, is it time for me to step in? You'll pay for this. Ooh, will you pay? This isn't over yet. It might be over. What? I'm surprised they have this dubbed in English. Doesn't strike me as a game that would go that far. Yeah, so it is weird. Because I don't think this had a particularly big, like, fan base, maybe? I don't know, in the US. But, like, it came out in the US, like, years after it came out in Japan, apparently. And by the time it came out, like, I was looking at it, like, the reviews really weren't that great. Like, oh, it feels dated. Because, like, it just took so long to localize. Wait, what? Okay. Yes? No. Progress? I mean, anime only really took off after 98. Yeah, weird. Because they had been working on it. Because originally this is what? I don't know why this dialogue isn't progressing. Yeah, 95 in Japan, 98. August 95, Japan release, December 98 for the US. Like, that's a substantial wait. Cardcaptor Sakura was pretty popular, so I think they had high hopes. Everybody clap and say they believe in fairies. Please send me your goodwill. I don't know. Is it... Like, the controller port... Like, this Saturn is kind of busted. You might have just seen, like, it go... Like, the connection at the back is kind of touchy. But the controller was working. I didn't move anything. 1 second. It's not the wire. It's actually because that's a recent purchase. This is the component wires, the cables for this. It's the Saturn itself. It's like you can see, like, when I move the console, it kind of, like, the connection side is kind of loose. Yeah, sorry, 1 second. I don't know. It seems like it's not the controller, but I just wanted to troubleshoot. can't see anything. I don't know. There hasn't been a save or anything. Do I just have to start the game over? Kind of just stuck on this scene. Yeah, I guess it's been fine on the stream. It's just on the CRT you might see it go a little haywire at times when I'm like plugging and unplugging controllers in. That's kind of a bummer. What's the problem? It just kind of like I couldn't progress past that dialogue box. I was just kind of stuck there. Not really sure why. Unless you meant for the Saturn, in which case I could show you. If you're looking at, like, if you look below me at the CRT, it kind of does this a little bit. It's just like the... This is ODE. I got the Funrear in here. Maybe because it cut to a video for a second. Yeah, that seemed to be what set it off. Bad ROM, maybe? Maybe so. Let's see if it is replicated. Oh, I don't need to be up here. Hopefully I can... I don't know if these are skippable, these cutscenes. Because I haven't done anything. Whoops. Except talk to people. Wander.
I have an important fencing match tomorrow and we're wasting time here.
This is annoying me a bit right now. The portrait in the top left doesn't match the color of her hair.
Oh my, you look lost. Can I help you?
You are correct. Is that a model 1 or 2?
What are you doing
It's
here?
1. Yeah.
Is something wrong?
This cute little mutt is my very naughty dog.
The 1 is the gray, right? 2 is the white
I have to catch him
model.
before he causes any trouble.
Wait! I'll help you.
Flash?
Those are the ones with the sketchy caps. Oh, really?
Oh, what a darling
Okay.
little puppy.
The reason I use this one is because the CD drive had already
I'm so sorry.
gone bust.
I don't know what's gotten in
And
here.
you, like, it's, you know, it's a janky, like I bought it used and it's, like I said, if you jostle it, if you move it, you know, the signal shorts out. And yeah, the CD drive had gone bad. So I got another Saturn. And then when I got the ODE, I was like, well, this latest one, the Model 2, has a perfectly functional CD drive. So I might as well just pop it in the other old Saturn and see if it works. And it was fine.
It appears that the magic knights have been summoned from beyond the barrier.
And so, the legend becomes an embarrassing reality.
What can they hope to accomplish using these children? Even if they manage to release Emerald, their power is too limited to be of consequence.
Quite true, my liege.
Of
The video
course,
ports and the Saturns I get are
we
always
must watch
janky
them
and need to
closely
be replaced,
minimize
really.
any chance for surprises.
As you wish.
Oh! What kind of nightmare is this? That hurt!
Since we're all conscious of what's happening, I think we can rule out dreaming.
There's so much
It was
dialogue
a
to go back
figure
through.
of speech. But whatever. We have to find out what happened. What is this strange place?
It appears we've been blown out of our world and into another.
One thing's for certain. This isn't Tokyo.
Especially the Model 1s. Sega used caps that were rated just barely above the operating voltage, which means they'll die sooner. Really?
As we were falling, I saw
Okay.
a floating mountain and a volcano in the distance.
I noticed that too, though I decided I might be hallucinating.
Look, I'm not in the mood to compare trips. We've got to find a way out of here.
Well, why don't we introduce ourselves first?
What?
Admittedly, this is a trying circumstance, but we can at least stay civil. Introductions seem like a natural starting point. Then we can put our heads together and get out of here.
Count me in.
Then I guess I have no choice.
Typically you want 2
Count
times
me in
headroom,
too.
not 1.2. Oh man, no kidding.
My mother.
What? You're the
Did they have a
same
habit
age
of
as me?
doing that with their consoles?
You look like you're still
Or was
in
it just a Saturn
elementary
thing?
school.
Were they cutting corners with their
I must
other
confess
hardware?
That I had the very same impression of you.
Oh, honestly. I quite obviously am substantially more mature than you, Foo.
Are you going to bicker all day? Enough!
Seems to be an early Saturn thing, really. Okay.
What do you mean, children? You're more of a child than I am, buddy.
I have lived on this world for 745 years.
What?
But who are you?
My name is Clef. I am the High Priest of Sephiroth, and your guide in this realm. Until you reach the end of your journey together, you cannot return home.
I love the voice acting and all the cutscenes until it's like, until your game freezes and you have to replay it and go back through it all over again. Dreamcast is solid. Mega Drive as well. Other issues, but the caps are good. Okay.
Master, the legendary Magic Knights have successfully landed.
It seems that our precious emerald is
They
not
heard you
down
liked it
as
so much they
tightly
did
as
an
we
encore.
thought.
One more exposition.
Must be to revive
One
the
more
ancient
exposition.
machines.
We must have a plan to counter Emerald's activities, Zegat.
Your impudence reveals your age.
It hurt. It extra hurts because it's like this is usually
The ones
one of the
Emerald
more
has summoned
tedious
from
parts of any
beyond the
narrative is when
barrier
you have to get
are
through like
merely
the
children.
initial like introductions and also just where are we? You know, like confusion after you've been
That meddlesome
isekai'd.
priest is the fly in our ointment.
The question is, how do we remove
I am the
him?
Sega fanboy, and I appreciate it.
I'll see you.
I appreciate you sharing all your knowledge. It's awesome. So they solved a lot of this stuff with the Model 2? Or does it have its own issues elsewhere?
This world is known as Sephiroth. You have been summoned by Princess Emerald to fulfill your destiny and to save us.
I love the look of that
Summon
monster.
Ray Blast.
Holy smoke.
Holy
When Emerald
smokes.
was free, this land knew nothing of danger and
Model
suffering.
2s are more reliable, but as with any old electronics, they also degrade sooner or later. This is true.
All beings of Sephiroth live together in peace and harmony.
I have experienced
fearing nothing.
some of the joys of original hardware.
But now, this world reels as a dark chaos
With various
seeks
consoles.
to engulf our very souls. Mutant beasts of unthinkable savagery have consumed our world with fear.
All of this came about simply because a princess was taken from you?
I wonder,
Yes, Emerald
Did
was
it
the
had- did it have
cornerstone
anything to do
of
with,
all
like-
Sephiroth. She
I don't know,
alone held
the fact
power
that-
to keep it in balance.
how does it compare to
In
the
our
like the North American
simple
model,
thought is the most powerful kind
the
of
Model
magic.
1? Because I was wondering, like, did they
And
cut
a
corners
soul pure in
because
thought
the Mega Drive
can
did so
wield more
poorly in
power
Japan,
than the most insidious
and maybe it
of
wasn't
evils.
expected to be a hit like it was?
Princess Emerald
So they
held
kind of
our
just
world
like threw
together,
out some cheap
quite
hardware,
literally,
but then once
with
it
their
took off, like in
prayers.
the Model 2,
But
Like,
then
oh, we have a
someone
substantial,
stole it
like,
away?
market
And why
base
would
here.
anyone want to imprison her?
I took the Mega Drive PCB and fixed all the issues. Yeah.
Zagat, her most trusted aide, has turned this black deed. His lust for power has pushed him to bind the princess and hold her in darkness.
It all just sounds so very barbaric. How can it be true?
How can it be true?
And besides, what relevance does this have to us? We're not of this world.
Our best soldiers, knights, and magicians have tried and failed to defeat Zagat. The people of Sephiroth simply cannot challenge the strength of his thought successfully.
That settles it. We will become these magic knights and save Emerald for you.
Hey, hold on a minute. What makes you think you can speak for the rest of us, princess?
It is by Emerald's wish that you have been called to this land. Only by claiming your destiny as magic knights can her wish be fulfilled. And only when that happens will the way home reopen to you.
So in a nutshell, we have no choice. To get home, we must save Sephiroth.
Don't know how much you can blame Sega for the caps, really. I mean, they deserve some of the blame, but they were also just poorly made caps. Gotcha.
Your
Okay.
destiny is to become magic knights and revive the machines.
Machines?
Can you wield magic?
Yes.
Then show me your skill right now.
Oh shit. Calling me out on it.
Maybe later.
I had hoped that you would have at least some magic ability, but no matter. Magic transmission now!
What a rush! I've never felt anything like that. What was it?
I tried to give you some of my magic, but it seems that instead, magic has chosen you. Hikaru, close your eyes and feel the power. Can you sense it? The strength swelling within your very soul.
I can feel it. My
I have
heart
a stack of
seems
brand new
ablaze with a
Mega
sense
Drive
of
and Super Famicom PCBs right here.
purpose.
Yeah.
That's right. You experience the wellspring of your magic.
Hey, Asteroids, what's up? Isn't there a lot of variations even within Model 1 boards? I remember having to find my board revision in a big list for some mod. Oh, that's right. I'm trying to remember now.
What's that?
I feel like I was looking at some of that when I put in the fun rear.
It appears that Zagat's forces have caught
There's
up
like
with
a
us.
different like pin connectors.
What?
But is that just Model 1 versus Model 2, or is there variation? I feel like, yeah, you're reminding me of something there.
Get
VA1
on
to
quickly.
VA4 mostly the same?
But what are you gonna do?
I shall stop them from following you. Now go!
That's insane!
There is no time to argue. Go! Look for the machines. Volcano, sea, and sky. The machines are there.
Model 1 has a 20-pin connector, and Model 2 has a 21-pin connector. I guess that's what I'm remembering. Okay, so it was
Go
just
east. Preset
1
is
versus 2.
there, within the Forest of Silence. Obtain weapons from her and join Mokona.
Well, well, well. It's been far too long, Clef.
You always were a weak-minded follower, Alcyone. Your alignment with evil disappoints, but does not surprise me.
And yet I remain grateful to you, dear Clef. With the magic you taught me to master, I can now do things like this! I would expect no less a fight from the best magician in Sephiroth.
I taught you the secrets of my magic to protect Emerald. Now you spit in my face by turning the knowledge I gave you to the service of evil.
Ah, yes. The Clef I still remember vividly. Pure to the last. But how will she defeat me if I taught her, you ask? Simple. I just call on Zagat. Zagat! Power up now!
As you wish, Alcyone.
There's a lot of spit in this game. If you, I don't know if you left for a minute, but actually I'm having to redo the whole beginning because it froze.
Sniveling Magic Knight wannabes are as good
Part
as
of me is
mine now.
half expecting it to freeze in the same spot. I hope not.
If Alcyone destroys the 3
I've been here.
Emerald
Okay.
Summons,
So, yeah, it is the
there
same
no
spit.
magic knights, and the machines will
But
remain
that
sealed
said,
forever.
still a lot of it. Yeah.
I pray they are strong
A
enough,
lot of magic
for
spit.
soon this stone will overtake me. And the real enemy is much stronger than Alcyone.
This scene is pretty badass, though.
Oh, I'm so worried. I wonder if Clef is all right.
Come on, Foo. Didn't you see the power he had? Of course he's all right. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he's already ahead of us at the Forest of Silence.
Also, we got ads in like a minute.
What have we here? Oh my, it's a gang of optimists. How positively saccharine.
I do like that, like, in Tokyo Tower, everyone was such a downer. There were, like, a couple other people that had positive things to say. They were few and far between. But, like, we were the only people in the entire tower who were having a good time at all on the field trip. Gang of optometrists. I see we have a gang of optometrists here.
That is the most adorable show of courage I've yet witnessed. I, dear child, am Alcyone.
You! What have you done with Clef?
I hope he's all right.
Clef is fine. He's far too stubborn to fall to someone as lame as this.
Ah, such brave words in the face of impending doom. Don't delude yourself. Your little guardian is solid stone by now, kiddies.
Liar! I won't believe it!
No way! How can that be possible?
Don't worry your pretty little air-filled heads. His time had come, and so has yours. Ta-ta, little ones. With you dies the legend of the Magic Knights. Be careful, little one. You wouldn't want to fall off the griffin before I killed you.
Guys, sleep. See ya. Thanks for hanging out. It was great having you. Have a good sleep.
You'll pay for this! Ooh, will you pay? This isn't over yet!
Yes? Oh, beautiful.
I don't believe it, Hikaru. You did it.
We did
You
it.
really did it.
We got past the part where it
That must have been
froze.
the magic Clef was talking about.
It was magic.
Magic?
Beautiful.
Yes!
Imagine trusting kids to handle the concept
That
of
was
death.
my magic!
They're, what, 14?
Speaking of Clef, what are we gonna
They're
do
about that
now?
age.
He's been immobilized.
I won't believe it until I see it myself. We must go back.
Isn't that rather dangerous?
We can't leave him back there if he's in trouble. What kind of person would suggest that?
Okay, I'm like
Please.
still worried it's
try
gonna
to stay
freeze at any
calm.
moment.
Raised
If you could just
voices
like
won't solve our problem.
maybe just wrap this thing up in like a
Hikaru,
sentence or two so I
if we
can
go
get a
back
save
and
in
find
somewhere
he is
maybe.
stone, we don't have the means to reverse the spell. Besides, don't you remember that Clef told us to save Sephiroth at all costs?
That's right. Going back
Hey,
now
Ghost Monk,
would
what's going
play
on?
right into
This
the
game is pretty
hands of
rad.
those
If only it
wishing
wasn't so
to stop
expensive.
us.
You played through it? Yeah, it is expensive, isn't it?
To save Sephiroth, we must follow Clef's instructions and move forward at any cost.
We're talking about the kids watching and reading this. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, welcome in. How you doing?
I know. You're right. We have
I just had to
press
redo this
on.
whole beginning because it froze.
I remember right.
So,
Clef's instructions were that we should head east. Yes, I'm sure of
All right, let's
it
do
now.
it.
He said to head east
I'm
in
still
the
on the edge of my
Forest
seat.
Silence to meet Precia.
I'm still sweating.
Wait a minute. I wonder if this could be the Forest of Silence.
Yeah, I think it is. Let's go start
Well,
exploring
there's
it.
only one way to find out.
Yes, let's go.
Get moving.
Yes, please. Okay. Goddamn. Goddamn. I don't know how to save. I haven't read the instruction manual because I didn't properly prepare. Because the goal for today was to finish Burning Rangers, which I did. The ads have already been going. I'm sorry. It's been a couple hours. I needed to take a quick break, but I will be back in a couple minutes. Diary. I think that's probably right. I'll be right back, and we will save in the diary, maybe? Sounds like a Tokyo Tower tourist there with all that rushing. All right, I'll be right back. See you in a minute.
Great!
Thanks everybody for hanging around. Record events in your diary. Cartridge. Hikaru's notes, number 2. Definitely don't need to read what just happened. We lived it twice. I like that little braided ponytail animation when we descend down the jump. That's great. Oh, you could just switch on the fly? That's cool. That's pretty neat. Can you switch mid-jump? Let's find out. No. No. Maybe Fu can do it. You know, she's got wind power. Let's find out. Nothing. Nothing. Dang, I had no idea it was that expensive. I think the Japanese copies are like 20 bucks. Yeah, what is it going for in the US? Because I have heard it's pricey. I don't know if it's like Panzer Dragoon pricey, but... Or Saga, anyway. Would you rather have wind magic or taco magic? Wind used to gain tacos. We were having the same thought. Am I sweeping tacos away? Or even ingredients? So theft. I'm just using my powers for evil. I think I'm gonna go taco.
Hello?
I looked it up. It's close to $1,000. Jesus. Whew.
It seems as if no one is at home right now.
That's a lot of money for this video game.
Perhaps this isn't even Precia's house.
Did you see that? The door just opened.
Oh my god.
What kind of person leaves their home unlocked? It's not safe.
Yeah, I say taco magic, especially living in Japan. Ghost Milk, I don't know how it is in Kyoto, but around here, in old Ibaraki, even just finding some corn tortillas
Well, let's not waste time just talking about it.
ain't easy.
You mean go into the house? Isn't that bad manners?
Okay, fine. You stay out here with your manners and the monsters, and we'll go in.
Did you ever see the episode of X-Men with the sewer mutants who were ugly and had stupid non-combat oriented powers? And Xavier said they couldn't live in the mansion with the other mutants because he only helps sexy mutants who can fight. No, I don't think so. Maybe though, like I watched X-Men as a kid, but like I haven't watched it as an adult. That also, I feel like maybe I did see that one. No kidding. Okay. Not theft, repayment for helping save cats from trees and other wind-related situations. Okay. I was wrong, not expensive at all. Must have looked somewhere wrong. It's like 3,500 yen. So I pulled the trigger. It's too early to say. I've only been playing this for like an hour. Like I started the stream with Burning Rangers, and I beat that. Which, I say pull the trigger on Burning Rangers. That game is sick, but it's also like not very long. And I played some of the other character, and it seems like it's pretty much the exact same campaign. So, you know. It in terms of like length of time with it, it might be kind of pricey because you're telling me the price for Burning Rangers, but it was very cool, very impressive game. Especially, I would say I can't remember. Do you have a 3D pad? You gotta have it for that game. For this one, I guess I can let you know in a couple hours. I haven't even gotten any powers yet. Like all I've done is wander. I did really like how they handled the first scene. And I read some of the manga, and it was like a 1-to-1, and that was neat. And, yeah, I like being able to... I feel like this is going to be really interesting going forward. Swapping between characters on the fly. That would be cool for maybe combat and puzzles. But yeah, I guess we got to see how it goes. But I'm impressed with that so far, and then just like, it's fully voice acted. Well, maybe not fully. It's largely voice acted. What's that? And it looks beautiful. So, I think it's pretty neat. No 3D pad yet? Yeah, maybe wait on the Burning Rangers or save it. Like, pick it up but save it for the 3D pad. I think it's playable with the D-pad, but I was so impressed with the 3D controls. And it's, like, designed for that. Like, Sonic Team, apparently, they designed Knights in conjunction with the development of the 3D pad or the release of it. And so, like, they were well-versed in... And it's so much better than Knights. So I feel like that's the way to do it. Yeah, thanks. The game was really cool. I had a great time playing it. We've been sent here by Clef. Poo-poo! Ah! Precia? Gah! You're the clumsiest band of thieves I've ever seen. Now that I've caught you, the expense of this cage seems suddenly worthwhile. Why do you call us thieves? Didn't you hear? Clef sent us. Lies. Simply the desperate lies of a bumbling criminal. You can't fool me, thief. The only problem is that now I shall have a terrible time choosing how to punish you. Punish us? Yes, punishment. Why? Is that an unexpected, thief? It's the obligatory bunny thing. It sure is. Weren't you listening? We're not thieves. Clef sent us to save your stinking world. I like that none of the humans are voice acted, but we got poo-poos. We got all the poo-poos we need. Now that I get a good look at you, you're not that scary after all. I know this must all be a terrible misunderstanding. I mean, we did come in without permission, and you have a right to be angry. But we're not thieves. In fact, now that I think of it, the door opened by itself. We just walked inside. What did you say? We're not thieves. No, after that. No need to yell. I said the door opened by itself. And yes, it was quite rude of us to come in uninvited, but we did call for you repeatedly. Pulled the trigger. FOMO is real, especially because I know it's going to get more expensive in the future. That's true. You know, I'm trying to remember now. I think we've been here about the same amount of time. We talked about it once. And, like, I've just seen, like, over the years I've been here, how prices have changed so dramatically. And even just, like, the number of resale shops that used to be around me for retro games, like, they're all just, like, drying up. It's depressing. A lot of them are, like, selling online now. And, like, the ones that are still around, a lot of them now have, like, basically gotten rid of, other than, like, a few things in, like, a display case, like, a lot of it is, like, PS3 gen on. And you can't even find the older stuff at a lot of these places. I know around you that's less the case. There's probably more to choose from. Like, I am kind of out in the middle of nowhere, but yeah. And then I hear that, like, you know, people I've met that have been here years before I got here, like, oh, by the time I arrived, like, all the good shit was gone. So it's all relative, but totally legal to walk into any place with an open door. Exactly. It's the open door policy, right? That's the law. We have to imagine it's also the case in this other world. But yeah, Ghost Milk. That's why, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, you're playing Hungry Ghosts. I own that game. I haven't played it. FOMO is real. Investment in future streams and gaming. I have shelves of that. Games I got. Now the knowledge to play them in translation. We're still working on that metric. I tried looking up info on this X-Men episode, found stuff on a group of sewer mutants called the Morlocks, but nothing about them being forbidden from being in Xavier's Institute. Was that actually the episode emissary? Sometimes I don't know if it's an emissary bit or like a hypothetical. There's a very limited time period when prices got lower over time. Yes, that is no longer the case. I mean, I guess with some consoles. Well, I was going to say, like, in the past, like, there's a sweet spot, right? Like, it's aged a bit before the nostalgia kicks in for everybody. But now, I mean, if you don't have a PS5, right? Like, oh, well, you're going to be paying more than everyone else did. Damn, that reference to H.G. Wells. What are you talking about? PS3 is retro. Haven't you heard, Grandpa? We're old. I know, but I mean, I've accepted that. Begrudgingly. But the older retro stuff, like, that's actually gone in a lot of these stores. Wait, whoa, stop and listen for a second, that music. Yeah? I've not read anything from them, but I've heard the name come up a bunch. What is a short story? Like, The Time Machine, and then there's another story or two I know I've read. but now I'm blanking. It's Zelda's Lullaby with extra bits on it. Is it? Okay, I gotta listen to that to like get it fresh in my memory. Good ear. I'm ready to get rid of most of my physical games and switch to ODE and carts. I was wondering about the same, honestly, but yeah. You're hearing it? It's totally the tune. No kidding. That door was held with a lock enchanted by High Priest Clef. It cannot be opened. But if it opened for you, then you must be magic knights. No, my name is Hikaru. I'm Umi. And I'm Fu. We were sent here by Clef to find Precia. Then it finally begins. The legendary battle comes swiftly. Not surprised. Zelda's Lullaby. Oh.
It is my duty to welcome you here. Oh, and by the way, my name is Precia. I'm the senior commander here on Sephiroth.
I think I was giving it a short E sound. What a doofus. Precia. Poo 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 poo. Hey, Ren. We got another poo poo in the house. Can you pet the fat bunny? They haven't relinquished like control to me yet. Like I'm hoping so. As soon as I move around, it is my first order of business. I was inspired by Plantasia, specifically the concerto for Philodendron and Poto song. She said the title of the game. Ghost Milk coming in with knowledge beyond my experience. No kidding. I am not familiar with this at all, but I will check it out. Thank you. The first album recorded on the West Coast to make use of Robert Moog's new Moog synthesizer. Whoa. Cool. Okay. He was an early sci-fi writer. The Morlocks were from the Time Machine. Basically, the human race split into land dweller and subdwellers, and the Morlocks were the violent subdwellers. Yeah. I was trying to think of, like, what is the Star short story that I read? There's that in the Time Machine. I'm trying to think. It's just called The Star. Maybe that's why I couldn't. I was trying to think of, like, wasn't there an adjective in the mix? Yeah, I read The Star, and then I guess The War of the Worlds, which I've not read. But I think I remember listening to the radio program at some point. Because for a while I was, like, really getting into just, like, old-time radio. And I was listening to, like, that. Like, some of the, the Orson Welles narrated, like, Mystery Hour stories and, like, Superman. Ocarina of Time, November 21st, 1998. This game was August 25th, 1995 in Japan originally. Oh, shit. Right, yeah. Beat them to it. I think I can see an influence on a bunch of stuff. In elementary school, we had to dress up as a character from a book we chose to read, and then go into the other classes to talk about the book. I did the Invisible Man with a hat and gauze. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I bet that looked awesome. Fantasia came out in 76. Yeah, I was looking at it. Like, I wasn't familiar with that at all, but I will check it out. Thanks for the recommendation. Mokona is so happy that you have finally come. Mokona? This is the Mokona we're looking for? Please don't be offended. We only received very limited instructions from Clef. He told us to seek out Precia to get the weapons and join Mokona. That was all. Well, it seems you have succeeded. Now then, follow me. First, I'm gonna pet. No, die, running. All right, we are not allowed to pet. Hey, Parlelian, what's going on? I was guessing you would say you skipped class that day. That's, yeah. That's the real way to do it, but gauze is good too. You wish it. Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, do you have any photos of that? Because I would love to see that. I had a Wolverine in 3rd grade that my mom made me the Wolverine, like the spandex yellow. out of felt, and I don't think there's any photos of it. I've tried to find over the years. Like, is there any record of this? Because I bet it looks amazing. Looks like an itty-bitty reading light someone left on. Itty-bitty reading light. Just a simple step ladder. Not particularly interesting, if you ask me. There's a thin book on the desk here. Kind of looks like my diary. You loved school back then? At what age did everyone stop loving school? Or maybe you loved it the whole way through. At what grade did that start to change? Never? I think I was having a good time until middle school. I hated middle school. And I think maybe around 10th grade, they came back around. What's the name of the one with the ponytail again? This is Hikaru. Everyone's like kind of named after their coming powers. So like she's going to be flame based. Then we have Umi, water. And then we have Fu, and she's going to be wind power. But we don't really have our magics yet. But yeah, they're just named after what they do. The fact that its name isn't Pooh is a travesty. Though I suppose Yu Yu Hakusho did that with their little mascot creature. Oh, is that thing's name Pooh? I'm trying to remember. Okay. I have a roll of film I inherited from my mom when my siblings and I split up her belongings. I'm dying to know what's on it, but I still never got it developed. Yeah, do you think you'll do that soon? I think I always loved it, though there were teachers I didn't like. Yeah? Yeah, maybe until 7th grade you liked it? Yeah. 7th grade is rough. 6th, that's when it all went downhill until about 10th grade. Yeah, we had the same experience. I hated middle school almost immediately. It was an awful time in my life. There's a light, cool breeze blowing through the window. But yeah, around like 10th, 11th grade. Got it back a little bit. This looks like a plain old vase. I started hating school in high school. I stopped feeling like the teachers were smarter than me, and I didn't like my teachers' politics. Oh, you know what? That too. I remember I had a history, was this 10th grade? I had a history class, and they set up a debate when we were studying World War II about whether the U.S. should have dropped the atomic bombs on Japan. There were 2 of us in the entire class that argued against that decision. I grew up in a really awful place. Whole class arguing against us 2. And then the teacher stepped in, and she put her finger on the scale, and she argued for dropping the bomb. I was like, what the fuck? You're supposed to be like a neutral arbiter of this fucking debate. Get me out of here. What a strange scent. Kind of like a combination of lilacs and gasoline. I meant the one with the blonde orange hair. Oh, Precia? I keep wanting to say Precia. Precia.
You want stars?
Hey, Water, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Take a sip. It's a drink raid. Take a sip. It's a drink raid. How'd your stream go? You just started streaming, right? So anyone not following wants to go support. See some Monster Hunter Rise. Oh, you got the shout out before I could. Thank you for doing it, Sunbori. Yeah, great community member. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. We're playing Magic Knights Rayearth on the Sega Saturn. Yeah, how'd the stream go? On her portrait, when she's talking, it looked like her face was off-center. Oh, really? Oh, God, you just reminded me of the strangest NPC dialogue. Pooh, I mean, hello. I think that was FF7, but I don't actually remember. Pooh, I mean, hello. That does sound familiar. What is that? Yeah, what? I can't place it either. I know that's not something Eris says, right? I'm trying to think, like, was it an NPC? Pooh, I mean, hello. When that blonde NPC comes up and talks to you, take a look at her portrait. Okay, I will. It wasn't a named character, I'm sure. Okay, was it in Midgar? My only thought was, like, if, like, when she hadn't been a named character yet, like when you met her on the street, but it didn't ring any bells. So yeah, just a random NPC. I feel like it was. Yeah, like I have a vague memory of what you're talking about. I'm pretty good. First time playing a Monster Hunter game? Oh, cool. How you liking it? Getting things set up for some multiplayer streams coming up soon? Nice. You doing that with Sandwichard? Precia, did you really make all of these weapons? So this is the portrait you're talking about? Do you mean her eyes? Like her right eye is like too far over to the side of her head? Look at her eye placement. It seems off. It does. Yeah. And now the time has come for you to choose one. It's incredibly generous of you to give us these marvelous weapons. For free. Free? Wherever did you get that idea? What? We don't have any money. Perhaps Clef assumed we would expect to pay for such fine weapons as these. Relax. Payment is not what I want from you. But you just said that? You may take any weapon you desire, but ownership remains with me, alone, if you wish. All the weapons I craft here are made for my use alone. Likewise, your weapons will be made solely for your use. But didn't you just say that we should pick from these weapons? I don't To reach Eterna. To reach Eterna, you must have some weapons. Until yours are ready, you may use mine. Eterna? Never fear, I shall make you the best weapons Sephiroth has ever witnessed. You have a sandwichard? Cool. That sounds fun. Seems like it could be lots of fun with friends, but solo I'm not too sure about. Yeah. Reminds me of that baby emote Silent Shelf uses. Oh, Tommy? That's Tommy Pickles. Spitting image. We just need her to sweat and look exasperated. Yeah. I think I mentioned it before, but the absolute strangest was a Chinese bootleg dialogue. Oblige me with the benefit of your, which is a statement which is said multiple times, so it's not a one-off mistake. Oh, interesting. Hey, Waddlevania, what's going on? Ay, caramba. Well done. You know, it might be one of those things like in Japanese, yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Like, you don't really have a one-to-one good translation of it. I feel like when I first got to Japan, I like looked it up in a translator because like everything was new, and I think it was like "say hello in the future" or something like that. Like it was very weird. So like some phrases like that can just, if you run it through translation, cannot really make a lot of sense. All you must do is fight your way to Eterna and gather the materials needed to make them. Fight! Suddenly it's clear. They do not cost money because we supply the raw materials. That's right, Fu. I'm glad you understand. Now, go to Eterna and bring back lots of escudo. Escudo? In the world of Sephiroth, escudo is the only material suitable for aura weapons. Weapons crafted from escudo will increase in power and ability with their owner. Fantastic! That means you don't have to find stronger weapons, doesn't it? Yes, but the reverse is also true. If the owner does not grow, neither will the weapon. You mean our physical strength, correct? I don't think I have another growth spurt left. Correct. And escudo weapons are required to revive the machines. Thanks for the hello. Yeah, but you'd figured you'd just translate the feeling meant to be conveyed if the words directly don't make sense. Yeah, I was just thinking, you said it was a bootleg, like maybe the translation job was kind of just shoddy or relying on tools like that without a lot of oversight on the other side. I'm not sure. Do you ever use Google, the image translator from Google Lens? Is it any good in real world application? Yeah, it is. It works pretty well. I've used it while playing games here. Which, less success than just like, you know, for things out in the real world. But a lot of times, like, what I really need help with is like, oh, I don't know that kanji. And then it'll get me there, and then I can just fill in the rest. I doubt they even went that far. It was incredibly incomprehensible. Yeah, maybe so. Machines. Clef also spoke of this. What exactly are the machines? I do not know details of their inner workings, but they're immense and hold great power. But that is getting ahead of the task at hand. First, bring me the escudo. To reach Eterna, you must pass through the Forest of Silence, where magic has no effect. Weapons will be your only defense, so choose from amongst these wisely. So you're saying that the forest is populated with slimy, gross monsters? Maybe a few. Who said slimy? Few? How few? I'm not certain exactly. Many warriors have left for Eterna, but none have returned. None? What? And that is precisely why I've urged you to take a weapon. Now that you know the danger, I know you will choose it very carefully. Call out with your heart, and a magical weapon will be drawn to you. Mechs? Machines? Maybe a few. I'm a member of the archery club at school. And I practice kendo, the art of fighting with swords made of bamboo. Likewise, I'm chief of the fencing club. It seems the right weapons chose us in some magical way. How weird. Not weird, destiny. Destiny can be pretty weird sometimes. And I'm not even talking about the streamer. Well then, our destiny awaits. How do we get to Eterna again? Mokona will travel with you and keep you from straying. Poo-poo! Oh, you got the poo. They've always got the poo-poos covered. Okay. Bungie reference. All the other warriors didn't take a weapon. That's why there's so many left. Destiny just crossed with Magic the Gathering. It can be extremely weird. There's also that Destiny. Looked like Clef was flipping the bird for a second.
And Precious.
I would love that cute little character design with those big eyes and that expression with just like a middle finger up like that. That would be awesome. Would you rather date a slime monster or a gelatinous cube? Slime monster?
Mysterious Sephiroth Lecture number 1.
You have accomplished the first objective of your journey. Mokona is in your party.
But I'd rather just, you know, be single. Is that an option?
It is foretold that Mokona will be no end.
Do you know of a place where sailors hang out?
Umi might. She's got water magic.
You should already know to press start in order to access the command menu.
This voice is making me think of, I think, a Disney character. Does anyone know what I'm thinking of?
And there you can use items that Mokona is holding for you and change various settings.
I want to say like an older Disney animated film.
The most important command to remember is illustrated diary writing.
I can't place it though.
Use it often, and you will have many wonderful memories of your adventures.
Like how old are 70? I have no idea. It's something in like, it made me think of Winnie the Pooh for a second. Maybe not Pooh himself though. And it's like the nature, like the kind of texture of the recording itself, and then like the certain registers it gets into where it sounds kind of like, almost like a little elderly. I don't know. It's like vaguely jogging some memory. Yeah, I didn't mean like Winnie the Pooh, the character, but like someone in the world of Pooh. I don't think that's right. Arthur himself, yeah, I was also like, it maybe. Sword in the Stone is also like vaguely in my mind. Maybe it's Sword in the Stone. Gotta step out to work for a bit. Might be back while you're still streaming. I gotta leave here and soon. Very soon. Almost, yeah. Good reminder. Thanks for hanging out. I will maybe see you tonight. Is it good to play Inscription tonight at about the same time? Will you be around? What kind of slime monster are we talking about? Sue from Monster Musume? She sounds like that same actress that says, it is cheaper to buy vegetables here in Rad. Oh, really? Tonight will work just fine? Okay. Well, then I'll see you for Inscription tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Hope work goes well. I want to play this game so badly. Oh, yeah, this one. This interaction.
It is cheaper to buy vegetables here.
I'm so excited. Was there an owl? And maybe it's the owl in Bambi. That might be it. All right, when the kid actor grew up and they had him oddly older in the middle of the movie.
You now know the basics. Time to end this session and return to the game. Have fun.
See you later, kids.
Thank you, Prisha. No thanks are necessary. Just bring back the Escudo as soon as you can. It sounds like a daunting task, but we'll do our best on this adventure. I just hope we're alive to tell our story when it's done. What kind of parting comment is that? Do you want to jinx the whole thing? I guess this means we're off. Wait. It still has, I have had no opportunity to pet it. It is cheaper to buy vegetables here. The girl's making me think of Nancy Drew. Oh, I can see that, yeah. All right. Moment of truth. Can we pet this thing? Nowhere to be found? I wonder where this door leads.
Great!
Look at all these weapons. I appreciate every one of them. They implied he's in your menu. But I want him in the real world, like just hanging out. So I can give him a little pat on the head. No, menu. I can't actually access it right now, which actually surprises me. I guess I have to be outside. Travel to the Fountain of Eterna immediately and retrieve the Escudo. When you return with it, I will create incredible weapons for you. Alright. This is odd. The road looks a bit different than it was before. Well, it's a mysterious forest after all. Which way should we go now? Well, whatever way we can go, let's go. God, dude, that's not helpful. There's so many pathways. Which way do we go? Whatever way we can. Let's just go. I like the energy, but we need some thought behind it. I'm trying something new. Sup, PM. What's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for watching the YouTube video. I appreciate that a lot. How you doing? She really is the red leader character, isn't she? Yep. It is cheaper to forge weapons here. Yeah, I don't think we give him a little pat. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, these are kind of going slowly for me. If you obtain temporary weapons from Pisha, head to the spring at once. The Forest of Silence can play tricks on your mind. Don't become lost within its maze. Believe in your own justice or something. It's real good stuff. Thanks so much. Nothing extraordinary, although I loved... It's one of my favorite things I've ever filmed. I loved how, like, the tulips turned out in that, like, kind of forested area. The colors and the shadows there. It's like, it feels like, I don't know, like a different world. I fucking loved that. Maybe 10 or 20 seconds there. I was so happy with that. But yeah, seriously, thank you. Thanks for being a great streamer. Gonna go take care of some post-stream stuff. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. As always, great having you. Do you do any post-processing? No. Yeah, just right into the... I think I was telling you. When you were talking to the Discord server. So yeah, it's just got like composite out in the camcorder. And so I just run that right into my retro tank. But I don't put on any settings or anything. I just run it straight through. And then that goes into my Elgato. And then I just capture it. So yeah, I don't even I'm not making good use of the camcorder yet. It's all everything's just on auto, normal settings. I need to look into maybe what to do with different scenes in terms of what the lighting calls for. It's just kind of new, and then all the instructions are in Japanese, so I've kind of like been working out just how to get like basic familiarity with the functionality of the thing, and then hopefully get more adept at using it. I've also got, like you're seeing in the footage, like all those tapes. I bought them used. I bought a set of them, and they all had footage on them already, and they're kind of fucked, and like the tape goes in and out at places. So like I film stuff, and then like there's minutes of it that are just gone because it's like the tape is fucked there. So I'm trying to like edit around that. But I did buy some more tapes that hopefully are in better condition. Classic bulky game hardware. You gotta love it. Look at this beautiful gradient. Look at that. Oof. I like these colors. Whoa. Okay, so we don't have an air attack. You can only attack on the ground. That's really cool. That's really cool. Just immediate swapping of characters. This is pretty neat. Yeah, I don't mind that even. It's kind of part of the charm of the magnetic tape aesthetic. I mean, I kind of like the texture that it gives. I love when we get a little bit of just like wear to it. Like it's kind of worn, like, yeah, maybe just like shorts out for a second. But it is frustrating to get home and be like, oh, the 5 minutes of shrine that I filmed, or like this whole area that I went, like it's all gone. Like that's all fucked. It's like a balancing thing. Like, oh, a little bit is cool, but like, oh man, that whole part of the ride is gone. That was like, sometimes some of the footage that's in there, it's like, this is kind of, I had better stuff, but that was like on the part of the tape that was too fucked. It didn't make it. So I guess I'll just use this other stuff I captured. Yeah. Also, like, I need to figure out the battery situation. Let's make it, it's like, it's, right now it's a real labor of love, because like, I get like 5 to 7 minutes of one battery. I have 2 batteries. They both seem to, yeah, they date to 1989 or 1990. The one has like 5 to 7 minutes of charge, I think. The other one has like maybe a minute to 2. Like it's, don't even put the battery in the camcorder until you know exactly what you want to film, and then film it immediately and hope that you're on the part of the tape that's not fucked. And that's all you're going to get. You're going to get like a minute. That's kind of the current situation. It's getting me inspired to take mine out on some bike rides and to put it to use. Yeah, I was actually hanging out on one of your cycle streams, which was super cool. Those are great. I really enjoyed it. I want to do that. I don't have a way to set up the camcorder with the battery situation too. And also like the tapes are like 20-something minutes for the VHS-C. It's like I'd have to like know what part of the ride I want to capture and have some thing on my bike to get it. Also, they just really cracked down on cycling rules here in Japan. Like they rolled out some new laws, and they're increasing the tickets that cyclists are getting. So it's more suited. It's more like targeting, I think, like cyclists in cities, because that's where they've had a lot of issues. And I'm in a very rural place, but still, like, if I'm rolling around with a fucking camcorder in my hand, like, the law technically applies to smartphones, but I feel like I'm gonna get a ticket. That's not cool. So I need to think about that too. Ooh, I can't bear to watch this pathetic display of swordsmanship any longer. Yeah, it's not very good, huh? I wonder if you can find a clone reproduction of the battery still being made. Yeah, I need to go looking around. I just got a couple things that I found on Mercari. Pretty cheap, so like used tapes and then an extra battery. They came with like a carrying case and stuff. It's like all these like weird sets of things, just like people, whatever they still got hanging around. So I've been picking those up. But yeah, I need to track down a better battery, because I've got a hiking trip next weekend, and I really want to like be able to capture some stuff on the mountain, but I know I'm only going to have a charge for like a couple minutes. Yeah, I do a bunch of research about that stuff when I flew with my bike there last year. Way more bike rules and regulations than here. Yeah. Yeah. How did you like cycling over here, though?
What do you know? Just girls.
Like, I know we have experience cycling in the same city, actually. Let me tell you what. After being here for a while, the thought of going back and cycling there again is a fucking nightmare. Oh my god. I got hit as a pedestrian in that city. And here it's just like so chill and feels so safe. And like people just respect cyclists. It's so nice. And there's more of us. You surprise someone. Isn't it good manners to state your name first, rude boy? Well, I never thought of that. Sorry? Anyway, I, the magnificent Fario, saved your life. Why are you so ungrateful? I don't mean to seem ungrateful. I apologize. My name is Fu. My name is Umi. And I am Hikaru. This is the Forest of Silence. Magic cannot be used here. What's worse, the place is crawling with monsters. If your sword skills are not up to snuff, coming here is an easy way to get your sweet selves killed. Are you implying that we're sissies? I don't know what a sissy is, but I'm saying you need help. Big, beefy, hunter, hung-type help. Like myself. Say, how about you hire me as your bodyguard and guide? You'll be out of here in a flash. What do you think? You've seen my skill with a sword, and I know this forest like the back of my hand. Do you work cheap? Well, actually, I mean to say, do you work free? You see, we don't have any money. All I ask in exchange for my services is food. I haven't eaten well for weeks. Food? Is that it? We can do that. Makono will supply you with all you can ask for. I don't want to take this guy. Let's ditch him. Wait a minute, Hikaru. How can you be so careless with this stranger? That's what I'm saying. For all we know, Fario could have ties to Zagat. Have you even considered that? She doesn't consider anything. Don't you realize this by now? If that were the case, why would he have saved us from that monster? It could be a trap to try and get us to trust him. I saw that in a movie once. You totally misheard that? People out here disrespect cyclists. I feel nice and safe. Is that what I said? It was a little strange. Just pedestrian car culture is so different there that it was hard to get used to. Yeah. I was being so defensive for the first week. I was traveling. And the second week, I had gotten used to it. I was loving it. Yeah. But if we let him travel along with us, we've got a chance of getting out of here alive. Sure sound like it. Was he being sarcastic? Did I hear that right? It's probably just my poor enunciation. But yeah, they respect cyclists here. And there's a little more awareness of them, I found, than when I used to cycle in the U.S. And then, like, I don't know. I cycle in a lot of rural places, right? And it's usually, there's still, like, a shoulder, sometimes even a bike lane, or just, like, space. Well, I actually, maybe that's not always the case. But I'm also just thinking about, like, some of those rural roads in America and how people drive them. And, like, they're not prepared to come around the bend and have a cyclist there. And it's kind of terrifying, like, the idea of cycling in certain locations. We've decided we won't be needing a bodyguard. It's the right decision. So if you don't mind, we'll be on our way now. Besides, we generally don't trust hunters hiding near monster nests. Did I say that? So, you're saying you lied to us? Listen, sister, I'm more of a swordsman, but hunter is not a stretch. Never mind. Have you heard of a man called Zagat? He's said to have captured Princess Emerald. I've been pursuing him up until recently, when I was nearly captured. Riding in Imabari and up through the Shimanami Kaido was all really rural, and that was amazing. Yeah? That's awesome. I need to take some longer cycling trips. That's super cool. How long was your trip for? How long were you cycling around? I found my way into this forest, and now I can't seem to find my way out. Now, do you see, Fu? Maybe we should ask for his help after all. Yeah, but he's such a loser. I mean, he's lost, for heaven's sake. He did say he knew this forest, and now he admits he's lost, too. First you tell us a blatant lie, and now you expect us to take you at your word? Sheesh, you three are way too suspicious. Fine, have it your way. Don't hire me. If you insist. But that doesn't mean I can't trail you lovely ladies on my own. Huh? Yeah. What? Oh, why not? You gotta... Fuck. Whatever. I'm getting a headache. PK hat. I kind of have expected you to say that. 2 weeks. You can do Kyoto to Osaka entirely on a dedicated cycle path along the river. Highly recommend it. Yeah, I've looked at that. I've never gone down there cycling. I've only done it around me. That I really want to do that. That sounds awesome. Okay. I got to. Can I just save anywhere? Because I gotta go. Actually. Just no information about these saves, huh? Other than the location. Alright. This will be gone. I still didn't change the battery. I forgot again. I never change. Thanks everyone who came to the stream this morning. It was great hanging out. One final morning off. I got to head and teach a few classes, but just a few. So I still have a stream planned for tonight. We're back to Inscription. Fu is fucking going for it. Look at her go. Yeah, Inscription tonight and tomorrow night, and then I'm off for a little bit until next week. I think we'll keep playing this, though. But I'm not playing Cyberdoll. Thanks for coming to the stream. It's great having you. Can't help it that slogan is ingrained. It's in there, yeah. I'm with you. My brain is also broken by advertising. Thanks for coming to the stream. Yeah, thank you. It was great having you. See you at 3 a.m. our time. Thank you, Drink Some Water for the raid. Sunbordy, thank you for the bits, for the big amount. PM, thank you for the raid. Supglow, thank you for the resub. 10 months, you rule. Thank you, thank you. Asteroids, thanks for being here. Thank you, everybody. Where can I send you? Let's see who's going at the moment. But yeah, this game is really cool, and I've just gotten my weapons, so I'm excited to check out more. Fire Machi? I'm trying to remember now, Street, if I found this streamer and channel because of you, or I think I just wandered in there because I got recommended, then realized that it's a place where you hang out. I think that was it. I think it was in my recommended channels, and I came in there, I was like, oh, Street's here, Mr. Pops is in here. This seems like a cool place. Buddy of yours? Okay. And then, like, I followed, and he had a Ripper alert for the fall, and I was like, hell yeah, this is a place I need to go. But I don't think I've hung out since then, so let's go in there. Currently playing Trails, which PM. That's your shit. Showed you my D, please respond. God damn it. Thank you for the big D. Thank you for the big D. I appreciate it. Are you happy? Was it worth 10 bits? Yeah, great streamer from what I'm seeing. Had a great time last time I was in there. Plays all kinds of stuff and all kinds of good stuff. And yeah, I recommend you hang out, hang along, come along for the raid. You also get some channel points to use in here, which you can use in about 7 hours. I'll be back. Of course it was. It always is. All right, thanks everybody for coming. Enjoy Fire Machi. Maybe I'll see you tonight. Until next time, be well, take care. Thanks again. I'll be seeing you. Bye-bye.